So I'm waiting for Tenjin, my favorite Japanese restaurant, to open up. I had about 15 minutes. I'd rather sit in the car than be outside in the heat. It's like 83 degrees. That's intense. And somebody was, either the car died or somebody from the head shop over here, smoke shop, they're blocking. I couldn't get through. I had to do this whole driving configuration. So I hope you're having a nice day. I did get another laser treatment, and you know what? I don't hurt as much as I used to. So maybe this is actually working. So let me give you some Reiki, okay? I just thought we'd do a little Reiki slam here. It's going into the weekend, right? So many things going on, right? Like these teen takeovers, and I don't know. This world is like upside down right now. So, well, I don't know. I guess there's a sentence there in the Bible where it says the blind will be leading the blind. So hopefully that transforms, right? Because we don't want that going on. We want to be awakened. And so I looked up I compared crab with oysters, and I guess one of them, they're both high in calcium, but one was higher in potassium. I'm not sure which one it was. So I just decided one's high in this, one's high in that, so I'm going to just get both. And then I need to do some seaweed. Like I said, you guys should eat seaweed, several times a month. They have this good seaweed salad I want to try. Because what it does, it takes radioactivity out of your body. So I don't often spend a lot of money here at Tenjin. When did I come here? A month ago? I don't know. But, at least once a month. After I get a treatment, I got adjusted. My adjustments are holding. I just don't feel like cooking. And even in the summer, because I want to go out and plant my geraniums. I bought black velvet geraniums. I've never had black velvet geraniums before. So I thought they'd be a contrast to all the green and the red in the garden. And this is like June 4th. I believe it's June 4th. So this is a good day to still meditate and stay in your center. Because we're in this high frequency. We're getting these high downloads right now. So it is good to eat healthy today. I fasted. I just had a coffee and a dragon drink. I get the dragon drink from Starbucks. At least I tell them to put in half a scoop or whatever they put in, half a pump. You have to use their terminology, otherwise they don't know what you're trying to communicate. I could just put in half as much of the syrup, and they didn't understand that. I go, okay, just put in half as much as the pump, and then they understand it. So the dragon fruit is good. It's real high in vitamin C and A, and I haven't been eating a lot of fruit, although I'm going to get some watermelon for tomorrow. I'm still kind of doing a cleansing and a fasting. So it's a good time in the summertime to do this. Take some parasite formulas to move your bowels. But do it in the evening so you can eliminate during the daytime. Don't do it the daytime, because then you'll be running to the bathroom. So I'll have to show you which one I take. I think it always works really well. So let's stay in our heart and stay centered, because the world is really wacky right now. I think that little boy who died in England, the young guy who died, he was stabbed by this crazy guy, this violent Sikh. I couldn't believe it was a Sikh, because Sikhs are usually peaceful. But sometimes people say something, they say who they are, and they're not really who they are. He was just a madman. But you know what he did? He woke up London, he woke up England, saying, hey, look what's happening in our country right now, It shouldn't be freedom just for some people. It should be freedom for everyone. So I think they're looking at what's going on there, and they're finally figuring it out, that it's a disaster. So I don't know what's going to happen there. So pray for them. Pray for London. I have no desire to go to London or Paris right now. I missed my chance to go to Paris, but oh well. At least I went to Spain and Portugal, because that's messed up too. Spain is more messed up than Portugal. I mean, you got all these radical Muslims. I mean, there's a lot of Muslims that are beautiful people, but you got these radical Muslims that want to politicize their religion and take over. So it's kind of a dangerous precipice, right? And then you have, these Somalis that are up in Minnesota and in Ohio. And, one thing I have to say about both of these cultures are great chefs. They can cook some really good food if they just focus on that and not they're so obsessed, well, especially the Muslims are really obsessed, the guys are really obsessed with their little willies. That's why they're always embarrassing their women. But the Somalis, they've been bleeding the Medicaid system. We're paying all these taxes to help people that don't have money to support themselves. And they cooked up all these crooked schemes, just like they did in our country. So they should be on the next plane out. Just give them some money and send them back home. That's it. We're done. We're done like babysitting these people that don't know how to behave in another culture. And they think they can come in here and take our money like that. Then all these Americans are out of jobs. Oh, this guy finally left, so his car wasn't dead. He was just illegally parked in front of a smoke shop. He just literally blocked the entire street. So he just left right now. Well, it's good I came to the side of the building. I'll probably sit out in the sun and get some rays, but be careful in the sun. Like I said, there's a lot of really good rays that are, like people think, oh, I have to raise my vibration. No, you don't have to raise your vibration. You have to cleanse your vibration. Your vibration is your DNA is already there. It's like these solar rays, like they look like golden crystals. What they're doing is they're energizing the DNAs that's been dormant for centuries. So once this DNA is just like waking up, people are going to see things crystal clear. So there's a lot that's going to be exposed. A lot that's going to be exposed. And I know that people are down on Donald Trump, but the one thing I have to say is good people have to show identity to vote. Because this whole voting scam is going on too. All right, my love. So let me do one more Reiki session here. So at least they passed that. You have to have IDs to vote. No more of this distant voting. Although the one thing I'm going to say, I don't even know if we're going to have an election. I think there's going to be a crisis in August. That's what a lot of astrologers are predicting. You know how he calls it the MAGA movement? Well, there's also this MAGA aspect. It's very, very dangerous astrologically for his entire family. I don't know. I don't think Melania was done in the astrology reading, but everybody else, his sons and his Ivanka Trump, they all have these like dangerous aspects that are going to be appearing between July and August. All right, so I am going to go in and get myself a little sake and some seafood to go. I was going to go get pho, but I just don't want to do beef right now. I haven't been into beef or pork. So, although I feel like I eat a little bit more pork in the summer than any other time of the year, just because it has a good effect on the digestive system, and it's very cooling in the body. And it's a nice break from chicken all the time. And some of this chicken, only buy the chicken that has bones, because the stories I hear about chicken being glued together and all this weird stuff, just be careful. All right? I might do a meditation because this is a really good time right now. Well, up till the 4th of June. It's got really a lot of high energy going on. That's why I like to do a lot of Reiki at this time. Talk to you soon, babe.